Shot fiber and everything.
Yeah, but did you backtrack the audio?
Yeah, when you were here. Yeah.
We did it. We break it in.
I love Elise Jacobs. I want that on the record right now.
Okay. We'll get everybody filed in here and get started.
Hey, John.
First of all, congratulations to the winner of the 155th Belmont Stakes presented by NYRA Bets, Arcangelo, owner of Blue Rose Farm, trainer Jena Antonucci, and jockey Javier Castellano. I'll do a couple quick questions and then turn it over to the floor. Direct these at both John and Jena here. From a December maiden over 6 furlongs in the mud at Gulfstream Park to Belmont Stakes Day, going a mile and a half today. Just talk about the journey and how intense and easy this was for you.
I think, John, if we would have run 2 weeks earlier, we may not have had to pay that 50 grand.
That's true.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter now, though,
It
right?
doesn't matter now. No, I'm just kidding. An immense amount of gratitude to John, honestly, for he's a young guy and a young owner, and he's a patient owner. And there's a lot to be learned from his example of letting a horse develop and being patient. And it has given you an amazing lifetime memory, and I'm so happy for you and your family.
And a quick one to Javi. During the running of the race, it seemed that you were full of confidence in the horse the entire way around watching the replay. It seemed you made a pretty decisive move going into the second turn to sort of stay to the inside. Just take us through that for us.
Well, first of all, have a lot of confidence, all the connection. And Gina give me opportunity to ride a horse with a lot of confidence. Even I work with horses in the morning, they give me the green light. I think that's it. We building the relationship. That's the beginning to be successful today. I think the horse, he did an amazing job today. The way he developed himself in the first turn, he was kind of, aggressive in the good way he wanted to run today. And I had to be patient with him. I said, not yet, buddy. He said, long way to go. We have to be patient, but find the best rhythm in the race, let him develop the horse. And the backside, I like the way he did in the backside. He followed the horse in the right ways and keep traveling very well. But the 3 horses, he moved outside at the angle a little bit. My goal is put a horse outside and let him roll it. But didn't have the opportunity. The only choice I have is inside the rail. I went through a little bit inside the rail, let him test a little bit. I know Johnny V with National Treasure. He have a lot of horses in the lead, and I don't want to get squeezed in my horse. Stop the momentum, keep coming back again. I just to go with the flow with the horse, and it's amazing the way he did it. Young horses develop it in the right way, in the right direction. The way he did it in the tiny hole, he went through. I had to move a little bit early to secure my spot. After that, he did it himself, a ton of fun. The way he finished, amazing. Very proud of the horse.
And last quick, obvious question. It's a history-making moment for Jena Antonucci, first female trainer to win this race. I know you've answered this so many times already. You probably have a polished answer now. Give up your best shot.
I don't have a polished answer. So much. They say there's no crown in baseball, but they've never said it about horse racing. So, probably just overcoming the adversities. You go through growing and you go through career and you take it on the chin and you fight for that spot and you feel you have to prove your worth. And horses don't care. They don't care who you are. They know who you are. And to have a horse believe in you and your team the way that this horse does, to believe in Fiona. We've been together a long time. Katie, Robert, his groom, Giovanni, like, he sees you. And I wish more people could be like horses. And just, it's, obviously it's an amazing gift. I am immensely grateful. I cannot say that enough. And a lot of stars have aligned. This crazy guy gave the girls a chance. And there's a lot of credit to that man right there. Because his phone rang and rang. Move the horse. We're gonna buy the horse. Give it to the guys. No offense to them, I love them all. They're good to me. I can go up and say hi to any one of them. But he gave a girl a chance.
Okay. All right. Byron, ask for the first question.
John, I was hoping you could talk about your relationship with Jena here, and you told me earlier that you met her just the day before you bought Arcangelo, and but just talk to me about deciding on her as a trainer and your all's relationship over the last year and a half, 2 years.
I think she's just detail oriented. She's very trustworthy. She's so personable. We're friends. We're friends. Most trainers I've had in the past, we haven't had a personable relationship. We tell jokes, we laugh. We're all friends. Us, Robert, Fiona, everybody, and Katie, and she just has the best team, and she's just an amazing person, and she will try her best for each owner. And in bigger barns, I don't think it's the same. With bigger trainers, I think they pick and choose which owner, and favorite certain owners. And because I've gone to those barns, and Jena, every owner is like her friend, and she treats them all with the highest respect and gratitude, and I can't say anymore. She's been amazing, and that's why we're here. She's actually let me have a little bit of a say. We put our heads together on things, and we're here, and that's why I wanted to go with the horse. People have offered me a lot of money for the horse, and we just have faith in this horse. The horse is special too, but the way that Jena works with you, she gives you confidence to stay with her and take the gamble that you're going to win with the horse.
Can you elaborate on what she said? Were people trying to tempt you to move the horse to another trainer, a male trainer?
We just had a lot of calls, trying to buy the horse, trying to buy shares of the horse, trying to, move the horse. I mean, her phone rang nonstop. Actually, I kind of used her as a buffer. I said, just
It wasn't a kind of.
don't. Yeah, I used her a buffer, and they called her, and she said, stop right there. The horse isn't for sale, and I mean, I don't know how many offers you probably have to ask Jena, because I only got the ones that got through and got my number somehow, and I had quite a few, so I don't know how many Jena had, but if you ask her, I'm sure she'll tell you.
Javier, when we spoke earlier in the week, you told me how important it was to win this race. And so now that you've done it, what were the emotions you feel now, and what were you thinking when you were coming down the stretch where it looked like you could really do this?
Yeah, absolutely, Carrie. And I like the way my horse, he turned the phone, he started accelerating and start developing the rhythm. I really like the way he did it, and he finished really good. A lot of emotion go through my mind. I'm gonna win the race. Really happy, to everything he go. He folded this year myself, and win the Kentucky Derby. Now he win the Belmont Stakes. Those two biggest triple crown races, it been missing in my career, basically. And 90 more, thank God. Thank you, Jena, thank you, Leone. And my family, they've been supporting my career. And we grew up in Garden City. My kid went to school in Garden City and been living in New York for 22 years. I've been riding Belmont Stakes for 14 years. And I think it was the time, I said myself, this is the time I gotta win this year. Everything worked out for a reason. And truly happy and proud of myself and my family. Now I'm kind of able to go to my house and shake a hand with my neighbor and say, we did it. Every year, everything we went through, every Triple Crown, everything Belmont Stakes, and everything combines after the race. I say, no, it's okay, next year. But it's fun, everybody support, very truly happy. I remember Dion, he told me, John, we broke a Mayday in Goshen Park in February, and I soon jumped off the horse in the winning circle. He told me, we want to win the Belmont. He said, what about the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness? No, the Belmont, we want to win the Belmont. I give you all the credit to him.
Jena, there are young girls out there who will now look at you as a role model. What is your message to them?
It's a big title. I don't like titles. Everyone in my inner circle will tell you I'm not good on titles. Surround yourself by great people. Learn from every mistake. Just learn. Be a student of life and learn, and lean into your family, lean into your circle. But I'll say it again, if you don't have a table, make a table. And I'm blessed with that table right there.
And a quick one back at Jena about the training of the horse since the March 18th maiden win that was sort of a breakout performance. Talk about the horse's progression and even the nerves behind it of how well he's been developing.
I think the biggest thing that we've done right is given him space. And, obviously the big B word, easy, bounce. We've really tried hard to work through that, and I think we have, obviously. Not only did he win the Belmont Stakes, but he's won 3 in a row. It's hard to string those together. I give so much credit to Fiona and to Robert and to Giovanni by listening to this horse day in and day out. But he's just grown. He's matured. I think that's the biggest thing we saw. Our concern today, not concern, but we have schooled and exposed, and the biggest step forward, and that's the reason we sent him to Saratoga last summer, was to go and hear the people, hear the crowds, and just get desensitized to all of this stuff. So from March to the Peter Pan till now, it's just been continuing to try and help him understand the process. There's a reason why it's called joining up with a horse, and if they don't trust you, they're gonna get in those moments and get nervous and get uncertain. And so watching him, watch Giovanni, and watch me, and watch Fiona, he's like, you got me, I got you. And good job before the race talking to him, he heard you. Thank you.
Javi's 3-0 on too.
Javier is 3-0 and 2. Just saying. Hey, don't forget me, Javier.
John, can you just talk about how you got involved in racing? Is this the type of race that you wanted to win when you came in? How big is this for you?
Oh, it's huge. I started the sport, a young kid. I thought this would be easy. 15 years later, it was a journey. It was a journey over the 15 years. I mean, I learned a lot, and I think that's where I got my patience from, just kind of trial and error.
Javier, you've chased wins in the Derby and the Belmont for so long. What kind of feeling is it to now complete, shall we say, the career hat trick here in one single year?
Well, this is the biggest satisfaction I can ever have in my life, to win 2 Triple Crown in the same year, and those 2 really missing in my career. I'm blessed and thankful, and everybody give me opportunity to ride the best horses in the ground and enjoy the ride and be blessed support my family, my wife Abby, Kaylin, Sienna, Brady, my ma, Nayla, and yeah, my brother, my sister, every single one. Terry Mix, he always be next to me every single step away, my career, and be thankful, be like Gina, she says, surrounded with the right people, learning through the process, learning, it's beyond me, and thankful I'm here, and thank you, Lord, for giving me the opportunity to ride the best horses in the ground, and the people who've been supporting my career.
John and Jena, well, John, you mentioned that you said the Belmont Stakes, or Javi did after he broke his maiden. So what's the next target for you all? And for that matter, you know, Javi, if this horse and Mage end up together, that'll be a hard decision for you at some point down the roads. But
We're gonna enjoy today. Let's enjoy today.
She says enjoy today.
We're in the now moment. We're gonna make sure he's good.
Right.
We're gonna make sure he is mentally, physically where he needs to be. He just ran his eyeballs out for us. He just passed some of the pretty fancy horses in the stretch.
He did.
So I think we'll let him tell us, and that's. We've done really good staying in the moment, keeping the white noise out, and we're gonna maintain our course and let him tell us.
Sounds good.
All right, is that everyone? All right, well, congratulations to the connections of the 155th Belmont Stakes, presented by NYRA